Hello there guys, and what's going on? Michael with Nocturnal Simulations here today, and I've got a special review just for you covering a special airplane. One of the most overused and tossed around terms in the Microsoft Flight Simulator community is study level. And is the aircraft you're about to buy up to snuff to meet this immeasurable requirement worth your lunch money? Well, I don't particularly like to toss this term around too often, but this add-on might surprise you. Are you ready to fly the arguably most realistic single engine in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Well, look no further than the Black Square Analog Bonanza. This add-on brings you a completely new interior, panel, and systems with the default Microsoft Flight Simulator G36 Bonanza, including some added tip tanks. You'll experience both normally aspirated A36 and the turbocharged A36TC aircraft with an advanced reciprocating engine simulation and a to-the-numbers turbocharger emulation, along with analog instrumentation to boot. And let's not forget that oh-so-sweet turbo whine on takeoff. With this add-on, you'll get to challenge your piloting skills by flying IFR to minimums with a fully analog panel and no GPS. You'll be amazed at the level of skill and proficiency you can achieve to conquer such adversity and how it will translate to all of your other flying. You may also find the analog instrumentation much easier to read with the limited number of pixels available on a computer screen, and even more so in VR. The cockpit's analog instruments have been meticulously modeled and coded to match their real-world counterparts, with reference to real-world manuals. No piece of equipment appears in a Black Square aircraft without a real-world unit as a reference. With radio navigation systems available from several eras of the Bonanza's history, you can fly without GPS via Bendix KNS 81R nav system, or with the convenience of a Garmin GTN 750. Both PMS 50 or TDS is supported. I personally use the GTN 750 from PMS 50. Other radio equipment also includes the KX 155 NavCom radios, GNS 530, GNS 430, the KR 87ADF, KDI 572 DME, GTX 327 transponder, KFC Kentucky Fried Chicken 150 autopilot, and a Bendix RDR 1150XL color weather radar. That actually works. The Black Square Analog Bonanza add-on also includes over 350 checklist items for 35 plus normal, abnormal, and emergency procedures in textual form in the manual and in-game using the Microsoft Flight Simulator native checklist system. This also includes control and instrumentation highlighting. If it's in the checklist, it's settable in the aircraft. But that's not all. Black Square has gone above and beyond with the add-on systems, giving you a complete redesign of all aircraft systems to more closely match the real aircraft with a focus on electrical systems. My personal favorite being the realistic turbocharger simulation in Microsoft Flight Simulator to date. Reciprocating engine simulation with fouling, vapor lock, flooding, and backfires. Completely interactable electrical system with 4 buses and 70 circuits. Engine lean optimization lean find on the EDM 800 engine monitor and status alarms. What's cool is that if you forget to lean the engine on the ground while waiting on your friends to clean their Dorito fingers, you'll have a rough engine on takeoff, leaving you searching for the nearest field. In addition, the add-on includes engine limit excursions that decrease engine health and will eventually lead to failure, selective state saving for radio selection, radio frequency memory, cabin aesthetics, and more. You can even set 80 plus system failures, either randomly based on settable mean time between failures, or make it schedulable with optional time acceleration. The cabin environmental control system is also included, giving you heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and ram air cooling. Cool things off by opening a window or watch the airplane heat up in the sun. The crew passenger oxygen system depletes according to pressure altitude, passenger occupancy, and whether they ate a salad or fried chicken. There's even a working carbon monoxide detector. Also featured is a standby alternator and gyro logic, switches, and working air conditioning condenser door, mathematically accurate VOR and ADF signal attenuation and noise, and a remote compass. This product is an interior and systems overhaul only that makes use of the default Microsoft Flight Simulator Bonanza exterior visual model. Improvements have been made to almost all aspects of the aircraft except the visual appearance of the exterior. All default Bonanza liveries are compatible with this product. Now, back to the original question. Is this aircraft study level? My personal opinion is that yes, it is. Outside of being able to open the door, which I think you can figure out on your own, this airplane offers a plethora of avionics options that you can use for training purposes in real-world scenarios. It can also help you with memory item training and emergency procedure practice. And last but not least, the flight model also feels really good and doesn't do anything you wouldn't expect the real plane to do. So, what are you waiting for? Take to the virtual skies and experience the thrill of the A36 Bonanza today. Happy flying!